Hello everyone and welcome back to another One Block Skyblock episode. My name is Miss 13 and my episode 3 video just completely got ruined. So yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. So I was going to just show you the end of episode 3, which I somehow got, which is what's going to be playing right after this. And so I was going to play that and kind of just explain, like, yeah, my episode 3 kind of got ruined. I was going to explain all that in episode 4 as I was talking and building and all that, because I built a house and all that. Then my episode 4 also completely messed up. So episode 3 I don't have anything on. Episode 4 just doesn't have audio. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk over it like how I'm doing now, just to kind of explain what's going on, my thought process pretty much, and then yeah, that's going to be it. So we're going to roll the clip for the end of episode 3, which is also going to be the phase that we're going to be listening to now. And in case you guys were wondering, phase 3 was actually snowy tundra. So that was a fun one, but I guess you'll just have to find out for yourself. Play One Block Skyblock yourself and see what happens in phase 3. Just one tip though. Protect the chickens. You'll thank me later.
So my last recording kind of just got cut off just a teensy bit. So that means that I am running out of space. So what I'm going to do is I kind of just went around, replanted some stuff, made the farm bigger. This grew a little bit, planted some trees, and I did something else, but I can't remember what. So lastly, what we're going to do is, this is how I want to end every episode, is I want to get to the benevolent chest, which I think is the indication that it's going to upgrade. And I want to take this, pick it up, and place it back down and see. Oh wait, I should probably load that's where we're at. That is how my base looks right now. I think it looks pretty good. There's so much dirt. Is the dirt like literally, there's 2 blocks missing. And then going across the pathway, we got some dirt going, we got trees in places, and oh, a pumpkin grew. That's nice. It's a nice little pop of orange right there. But yeah, that's how that is. And now let's break the benevolent chest. And we got more time to talk, so I'm going to quickly throw that in there. And then I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching this episode of One Block Skyblock. If you're enjoying this, let me know. I certainly am enjoying this a lot. My name is Miss 13. If you haven't seen the beginning, I guess. I don't know why I said that. But anyways, we got 10 seconds. Plenty of time. Alright. See ya.
And now to phase 4.
Phase 4 is the ocean. That could be very interesting.
So we start this phase 4, with just breaking blocks, you know, typical. I mean, we did start with an intro, but we don't have an intro. You can't hear it, so I'm just staring at myself for a while, doing nothing. And so finally, we got to breaking blocks, which this is the ocean, so we got a lot of sand, a lot of prismarine, and a sponge, I think. I saw a sponge in there somewhere. But it's pretty interesting. Oh, and then we got coral as well, which I wanted live coral, but I learned really quickly you need water. So if I were to save the coral, which I don't know where my brain is going with this, but if I wanted to save the coral, I would have to have this in a pool of water to save them, and then I need silk touch, which I don't have silk touch. So it's like, I don't know. I try and do something later, which I'll kind of explain my thought process when that happens. But here I get a turtle, and I kind of just shove him over to my infinite water source that I have just hanging out over there. And I get my first diamonds, which I get super excited about. I don't know why I don't just mine them. I kind of stare at them a little bit. Come on, just mine the diamonds already. What are you saying? Just mine the diamonds. Thank you. We mine the diamonds. So after mining those diamonds, I just go back to mining. You know, I don't really know. There were no like super special blocks that I got either. Like it was just all prismarine and sand. And then the animals, I guess there's a squid, which the squid must have had some sort of resistance because it would not die. It took so long to kill, but there was no way for me to save it either. So I wasn't going to try and save it because I couldn't get it up. Like, it doesn't really jump very easily, you know? So, all the squids I decide I cannot save until I come up with an idea in just a second, which, thinking back on it, is ridiculous. I was trying to save the coral and the turtles and the squid and all the fish that I will eventually get. I just spoiled something, whatever. We'll just roll with it. So when am I going to create? There we go. I start placing walls. Which I know how this turns out. So I know how ridiculous this is, thinking back on it. But like, it was so, I don't know what I was thinking. But I created a pool to save the animals and the coral. Which, like I said earlier, I don't have silk touch. I don't understand what I was thinking with that, but I just wanted the coral. So I did create it, but then I made it bigger. I don't really know why. I just did. Who knows? I made it easy for mobs to get into the animal pen, which was a bad idea. I learned that in the snow biome, or snow phase. You do not want to have easy access to your animals, because then the bear will get in and foxes will get in, all that type of stuff. So, but anyways, oh, it's ridiculous because it's probably gonna come after the chest. Oh man, I'm casually doing my own thing. I don't understand how I overlooked this part. But we put everything back. We come back, mine this chest. I don't know how many blocks there are in between this and the chest. Oh, there goes my infinite water source. But I got a wet sponge now, that's a good trade, right? And so in my attempt to gather squid, which I don't even know what I would have used them for, I instead used up all my water. So that was a bad idea. Very bad idea indeed. So I completely destroyed it. And look at that. Even the next coral died. It was just like, yeah, nope, you way messed up this time. I'm not allowing you to get any more coral. So it was really funny. Anyways, I guess I don't know what the next exciting part is. There's nothing exciting in the water. Oh, I did recreate this though. Luckily I did have ice and I had gotten a water bottle. Not a water bottle, a water bucket. So it wasn't like I was completely on my own, but it was really funny. Very funny indeed. And here's my first encounter with a hostile mob. A drowned with a trident, which if I had gotten this guy, if he had spawned in the daytime, I would have been fine. But since it was nighttime, I nearly died. But anyways, that's like mainly the only mobs that spawned in were drowns. So yeah, anyways, that was special. Not really, but you know what? Whatever. It was something new. This is way later in the recording, but after I got a salmon, I think, maybe a couple other fish, I got my second hostile mob, or my second type of hostile mob, which is just about to spawn in just a second, which this one just tramples crops left and right. This is the worst one to have next to your farm. So be warned of that as well. Guardians, because literally all they do is jump around. Luckily they do just jump off of the map, or I guess jump into sweet berries. But there he goes, he dies. But all the new one, not all the new ones, all the other ones that I get just trample all my crops, and it was really annoying to have to go back and fix them all. But anyways, that was the second hostile mob. There is one more hostile mob that I can think of, which I will bring you back for that one as well. However, before we get to that last hostile mob, I finally decide on where I'm going to put my house, which is, I think this is the north path, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I can't remember exactly, right off the top of my head right now. But I decide, you know what, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna make a house. And I do save resources. I was being very cheap, because I did want to save resources. I guess I just didn't realize that you could plant more birch trees. I don't know. But I used up some granite underneath the walls, so you can't see the granite.
I don't remember when I grabbed the granite, but I do grab it at some point. I just grab a block that I will not use. Yeah, there we go. I decided on granite over diorite, because diorite you can turn into andesite, that's why I didn't pick the diorite. So I picked granite over that. I'm saying granite and diorite so many times. Oh my goodness, I apologize. But anyways, so I lay out where the house is going to be, well, by outlining it in granite and then making the walls, which I forget exactly. I know I didn't make it out of birch. I made the floor out of birch. I think I made the walls out of spruce. I can't remember exactly. We'll see. But yeah, so I don't remember exactly how much I do in this this part of building the house. I go back and build it so many times. But it is a huge house. Oh my goodness, you have no idea. So I'm just floating out over the void, creating these walls, and it's just getting bigger and bigger, and it's crazy. But yeah, so that all happens. I'm creating a house in this episode. I think I already said that as well in the beginning of this. And I will eventually move my storage into it and all that type of stuff. It's a good house. I really like how it turned out. And then inside the house, I decide, since this is the ocean phase, we're going to create an aquarium. So throughout this whole episode, I create an aquarium. I create the house, which I'm not going to show you updates on that. I'm just going to show you at the end what it looks like. It isn't finished at the end, but it is looking a lot better at the end. So I create glass. I get bones and bone meal and all that type of stuff. I don't remember how exactly, but I have enough so that I can do all that type of stuff. And then I grab chests and just create a start of a storage. So the storage chests are going to be on either side of the doorway, with the aquarium right in the middle, which the aquarium is going to be made out of white stained glass and prismarine, which is why I break the corners, is because I need to put prismarine on it. And sorry that it's so laggy. I don't know why it is. It just is. And so here you can see I think this is my first pufferfish. Maybe not, because I handled that really calmly. I don't know. But you can see the house in the background as the screen freezes yet again. It keeps doing that. This is the problem with running out of storage in the middle of a recording. There's more diamonds as well. I think diamonds got really common in this phase. You just see diamonds pop up every once in a while from now on. But yeah, that's like that was pretty much it. There's some more fish. Maybe I'll go put the fish in the thing, and then I can. Oh no! I forgot about that. I forgot that happened. That is super laggy again. I very much apologize. I don't know how this is happening, but I want to see if I should have looked ahead at this to see if I put the fish in the aquarium or not, because then you can see it. That would be fun. I still only have one turtle apparently. Looks like I am not going to go over to the aquarium, and everything is freezing again. It's so freezy. I don't understand it at all. But anyways, I'm just going to tell you the last mob, because I don't remember when it comes in. I get an Elder Guardian, which it wasn't super bad. It just jumped off the edge like the other Guardians did. The one thing that's difference between Guardians and Elder Guardians is the regular Guardians, once you get close enough, they stop shooting you with a laser. Elder Guardians are just like, yeah, nope, I'm just going to keep shooting you no matter what. So I nearly died with the Elder Guardians. If not, I might have died. I don't know exactly. I did. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. And I was like, I just broke my pickaxe. What just happened? I was making a new one. So anyways, that was the last hostile mob that I can think of. There might be more. Yeah, so anyways, what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to cut to the end of this. Maybe am I going over to the house now? I think I'm just picking up things. Oh, there we go. This is the house. And I'm just going to show you just the end product. So I do have a light in there. I do have fish in there, which the pufferfish die. I don't know how the pufferfish die. They just do. So pufferfish might need air. Who knows?
But I like completely encased them. They got coral and seagrass and all that. There we had some more. But yeah, I got salmon, cod, and regular like tropical fish in there. It's a wide assortment of fishies in there. But yeah, so that's what the aquarium looks like. That's what the house looks like. Now, oh, speaking of Elder Guardian, see, like he's not stopping shooting, and then he just jumps off. And then he just dies. He's just gone. Anyways, well, that's all the exciting stuff that happened in that. Yeah, so I'm going to cut to the end where the house is finished, and then we're going to end this episode by showing what the next phase is, which I forget what it is, so I'm excited. Alrighty, we are getting right at the end of this episode, which I realized looking back, I actually don't have a great view of what the house looks like. So we're kind of just going to look at it in the background of this. You do see I get a musical chest, which this is a brand new chest that I've gotten. Completely new. Haven't gotten it before, so this is the first disc I got, which looks like it's small, I think. We'll see. I don't know. I can't remember. I also don't think I've created a jukebox yet, so we'll have to do that. I don't have a ton of diamonds, so kind of have to use those sparingly. Another thing I do get in the musical chest is a journal, which I decide, you know what, we're going to keep a journal in this episode. We have one, we can keep a diary, journal, whatever. It's the same thing, basically. Kind of, not really. So I am going to go back in previous episodes and kind of write down what happened previously. It's like when you miss an entry in your diary and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna write it anyways, even though it's the next day or even 2 days later. That's what I'm gonna do. So each day is going to be a different phase, is essentially what it's going to be. It's like each episode is a day and each day is a phase and whatever. It's all that type of stuff. So I'm going to do that off camera just because that's going to take a little bit of time. And then, yeah, we just mine more, and I can't remember if there's anything else that happens. But if you look in the background, you can see the house. It has spruce walls. Definitely does have spruce walls. I also get a second floor on the house, which I'll just show you in the next episode. There's the benevolent chest, and that's where I stop breaking blocks. Oh, yes! I forgot about that. I get a trident. Although that's very dangerous because if I throw that off of the island, there's no getting that back. It doesn't have loyalty or anything. It's an entity, so it'll just go off into the void and be gone forever. But here we go. So we got spruce, and then just the what's it called? The fish tank is taller now, and I do make it even taller. It does get bigger, and it goes to the ceiling. Yeah, and then like fish start jumping out where you can see there. So anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Not a ton happened, you know. I mean, it was the ocean. What do you expect? But yeah, so next episode coming out hopefully soon. This is also going to be way late because I took forever. It was a daunting task to have to do this, so that's why it's super late. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Go check out the One Block Skyblock world download for yourself. See what actually happens in the snow biome. I just bumped my mic. What happens in the snow biome and in the ocean? Because I think you'll enjoy it a lot, especially like seeing it on your own and not seeing a bunch of things that just get cut out of the video. So anyways, go do that yourself. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next episode. See ya.